Please. Okay. Mr. Bramall, you're right back in here again. Have the
We've got the payroll for March 2nd, in the amount of $1,141,206.61.
got that.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
All by aye?
Aye.
Thank you.
And we have the February 25th through March 3rd claims for $470,153.51.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All by aye?
Aye.
Thank you.
And we have the February 28th minutes for approval.
Motion to approve.
I will second that.
All by aye?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes.
And then yesterday's bid opening minutes for approval.
Minutes on our bid opening.
Karen got those minutes to us in about 35 seconds.
Yeah.
Pretty incredible. I'll make a motion to approve that as well.
Second.
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Yes. And speaking of bids, that's what we have on the agenda for the first thing with our county engineer. Mr. Robbins, please.
Morning.
Morning.
So yesterday we did open bids for asphalt materials, for our liquid asphalt. The only bidder was Asphalt Materials. All the bids seemed to be in order. Nothing was outside the lines. The prices went up roughly about 5% a gallon on most of the items. But all in all, pretty decent bids. We also did include the RPE, rapid penetrating emulsion. Got a couple areas, a couple roads we'd like to try that as well on, so we did ask for a bid for that this year as well, so.
The same company's handling that emulsion?
Correct.
Is
Yep.
that the black kind of and sand screen over?
No, this is
Oh,
a,
okay.
this is something you put down after you pave. It's supposed to make the asphalt last 25% longer. It seals all the voids after paving, so that you don't have any moisture penetration or any contaminants at all.
Okay. All right. Any other questions?
Nope. I don't think we need to take any action, do we? Just.
Well, you officially have to accept the bids, I believe. Asphalt Materials has historically been the only one that's ever bid on this in the county, so there's really no competitors for it around, so.
Then I'll make the motion to accept the bid.
And I will second.
And aye? Aye.
Aye.
Motion
Thank you.
passes.
Thank you.
Okay. Lease capitalization policy, Mr. Bramble.
Well, this is an accounting and financial reporting requirement. The accounting rules for how leases are reported on financial statements changed for 2022. And what this does says that we will capitalize leases that are over $20,000. And then you have to go back and look at all the leases that are less than that we have and determine if they are in aggregate, they're material in nature, which would require them to be reported on financial statements. But basically that says this puts us into compliance with the new lease rules.
Okay.
Jimmy, what are you looking at here? You need a motion to approve that? So moved.
Second?
All by aye?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passed. We're back in compliance again with new regulations. Okay. AR, American Recovery Act money plan approval by commissioners. You want to express a little, you outlined the program there last night when we had our public meeting, Mr. Schweitzer.
Yep, Karen, can we have an ordinance number, please? Wow, it's March and that's our first ordinance. That's impressive, maybe. So, hallelujah. We're to a point of passing an American Rescue Plan Act plan. I believe it's a little over 16 million that we have funded. We did have a public meeting about it last night where a handful of people showed up. Mike, Mark, and I read the whole document, which took about a half hour, which is quite a bit. We're here today to pass this plan and to hopefully engage and do a little bit more explaining to the county council tonight. Ms. Leslie's here from RJL Solutions. She's going to help us this evening talking to the council. And I would like to make a motion to pass and approve this plan.
I would second that.
Okay, all by aye?
Aye.
Aye?
Aye.
All right, ordinance passed.
I'd like to say, too, I printed off 5 copies down there. It is a public document, so if anybody would like to take one, they can.
Yeah.
I'd just like to thank you guys for all your hard work over the last year and everybody that helped you, including my predecessor. I think there's a lot of good stuff in here, a lot of things that are really going to help our community, so I appreciate all of it.
Thank you, Mark.
Yeah. Now, if we get this passed, then the work really starts. So, all right. That being done, and then again, the meeting with council for moving this agenda ahead is at 5 o'clock this evening. And so there may be some discussion there. Again, Commissioner Schweitzer printed out some copies open for anybody's purview. At this time, we'd entertain comments from the public.
Chris, what were you got? Something? Anything? Something to say?
Well, we did have some good comments from the public last night. They were minimal, but we did have some good comments, and we had decent attendance with people who were here. Okay, comments from commissioners or our other elected officials. Yes, our treasurer.
Lisa and I from the Treasurer's Office would want to update the commissioners and other departments on where we are with Invoice Cloud. We introduced this some time back. We are currently training in our office and also created some flyers and such to promote the new platform. This new platform is going to offer many payment options to the taxpayer that I think will really enhance the payment options that they have now. I'm going to pass these out.
A few bullet points on it is there's going to be an option to pay by text. We have a lot of maybe farmers, different things that call from Vincennes. It's the last day, and First Financial and Vincennes isn't going to take the payment. So we can send them actually from our software a text, and they can click a link and pay there. Auto pay, they can choose to pay their balances same day, every year, both installments at the same time or break them up to the spring and fall. Scheduled payments, we have a lot of them that pay, say, $50 a month, and they can go in and set that scheduled payment up. And when they have an account, they can see that all go in there. We're going to encourage them all to create an account. They can link their parcels together. It's very easy. I've been in there and done several There might be a few in the room that we've practiced, creating their invoices and putting all their parcels together. They can get e-statements, so they don't have all the paper anymore. The phone system is gonna be much better. It's user-friendly. They don't need that long parcel number when they're looking at their invoice. And there are gonna be service fees. If you use an e-check, it's $1.50. Credit or debit card is $2.75, a minimum of $2.95.
And one thing with the phone, it has a feature, it's called IVR. It's the interactive voice response. Once you're registered and you utilize the pay by phone, it'll it'll recognize your telephone number and pull up your file so that you do not have to re-enter that information. So, as you have there in front of you, that little card those are gonna be the little handouts that we do at the cashier's window. If you'll notice, we also have created a QR code. So you can scan that and it'll automatically take you to the pay option. We are going to provide the smaller flyer that you have in your packet there. That's gonna be an insert that's gonna go with the tax statement to encourage the taxpayer to utilize the online option. Benefit, of course, for the customer is that it's gonna provide more payment options, and hopefully the benefit for the county is that eventually it'll reduce in printing tax statements and reduce the cost of mailing those statements.
When they create an account, they don't have to make sure they know where their receipts are for tax filing. They can log into their account and see their paid invoices. So when they're going to their CPA, they can sign into that account and say, oh, I paid $582 last year.
They'll have a 2-year history on there available to taxpayers.
Yes.
It's quite a unique platform that I think is really gonna benefit both the county and the taxpayer.
And more helpful on our end.
Absolutely.
Because we can see on our end when they logged in, if there was a mistake typing in an email address, anything, we can
It
help
has a
them
lot of
out.
history where you can see you sent an email to us on such and such a date, that we can view that email, so.
That's
Any
awesome.
questions?
21st century stuff here, especially with people there's so many people nowadays that don't want to have that face-to-face interaction. They'd rather just send a text message or do it online, so this is awesome. So we appreciate your work in doing this.
Thank you very much.
I've heard good, just a minute, I've heard good things about the payment. Several people have said they like that, a monthly payment type of thing. And I'd like to thank your office because I know implementing this, it's a change, and you and your crew have worked very hard to make it happen for the,
We still have a lot more work to do on this, which I think it'll work out. And I would say it's gonna take a couple of tax seasons before it actually catches on that more and more taxpayers will utilize it. Thank you.
Keep moving us ahead. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, any other comment from elected officials?
Sorry, I'm back. Not elected, but I do have a
Well,
comment.
while the audience is here too, if you have questions about drainage or anything else, we have Mr. Robbins here that can help with those as well.
So I just wanted to update everyone on Spring Hill Road. We're inching closer to getting started on that construction. Signs are up. They are up for closed on or after March 13th. I'm hopeful we can hit that March 13th deadline, but I have a utility update meeting tomorrow, so I'll know more after tomorrow whether that's actually going to happen next week or not. So I plan on pushing that out to the media and everything when officially that is, when the contractor is actually going to start work, what the phasing of that will be and everything, and what the public can anticipate during construction. just wanted to update everybody and let everybody know, and if you got any questions.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Larry. Commissioners?
No, I think I'm good.
I got a couple things.
Sure.
We look forward to meeting with Adam Grossman today about some potential park improvements at Marple Mill Dam Park. Can't wait to have that conversation. Mark, you want to talk about next week?
Sure, go ahead.
I think on the 14th.
Oh, okay, yeah. Gotcha.
You want to go ahead and do it?
No, go ahead. You're good.
I knew that. I think on the 14th, we'll have a decision about Markle Mill Dam. We told the community and the media that we would give them a heads up when we make a decision, so this is a week's heads up that we're probably going to discuss the future of Markle Mill Dam on March 14th at 9 a.m., so we would encourage you to come and be a part of that if you want to. If not, that's okay, but we've had good participation, 100 people the first meeting we had, and probably about 50 or 60 the second meeting we had, so. Anything else you want to add to that?
No, I think you hit it.
Well, and this continues with our trying to be transparent with people and the community and bring them along. Those meetings, the meeting last night, et cetera, just to keep everybody informed and try to answer questions. There's always a lot of confusion within county government. County government is different. A lot of people don't understand it very well, so this is just one of those things in continuing to try to continue with that transparency.
And then second thing is this evening, since the agenda, I assume for the council meeting is out, we have a request on the agenda tonight to get 2 appraisals on a piece of property. We have a property selected potentially for Vigo County Dispatch, which is 21 West Wabash Avenue, formerly the FBI building, right west of the courthouse and City Hall parking lot. We're going to make a request to the council to get appraisals on that property. They want close to $600,000 for that property, so that will be on the agenda tonight along with the ARPA plan presentation.
I guess looking ahead to next, well, do you want to talk about the Riley Trail a little bit?
Sure.
We haven't updated anybody on the Riley Trail for a while. Last night, we were able to go to the Riley Town Board meeting, and they were glad to see us and ask some questions, so they actually invited us back April 3rd for the next meeting. Adam Grossman and Larry Robbins will be there along with us, and we'll open it up to anybody and everybody. We'll be talking about, the privacy issues, crossing issues, things like that. So another way that we're trying to get as much information out there as possible. So April 3rd, if you have any questions about the Riley Trail, Riley Town Board meeting at the Riley Town Hall.
That's the most we've ever talked.
That's the most I've ever talked?
We.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, not me. Anything else, Mike? You gotta have an update on something.
I enjoyed my time at the Raleigh Town Hall last night. It was a good meeting, very helpful, and we've laid out some plans. Now we've got a lot of work to do. We're just making more work for ourselves, aren't we?
Yep.
So appreciate everybody.
Hey, I got one more thing. I wanted to, Caleb Dow, if you've noticed him, or one of the sheriff's deputies the last few months, or last month probably, they've been here every meeting that we have. We are continually working on the security issue of this building. It is a priority, but we do appreciate the sheriff's department being here for these meetings. I think everybody likes that, so.
Okay.
That's all I got. I can't talk anymore.
Okay, deal. We'll probably take about a 5-minute recess here, let Karen get set up for the area plan meeting that's to follow. We had to wait for Richard Chadley to get here, so you're welcome.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, we'll be moving on to area planning and after this meeting. Thank you. Recess.